Hi, my name is Thaís Gerbassi, and I'm going to present my research, named Autism and Joint Attention in Triadic Relations, a study of a mother and her children, supervised by Professor Gabriela Nieto. We are from the University of Brasília, Brazil. Joint attention, JA, has been understood as the coordination of attention among two social partners towards a mutual interest target. JA is considered as one of the precursors of various abilities, such as language and social cognition, and difficulties in JA are one of the earliest predictors of the autism spectrum disorder. Over the last decades, countless researchers have been dedicated to the study of the phenomenon of joint attention, but there seems to be a gap in studies concerning semiotic aspects and the importance of the use of objects for disability. Furthermore, this study aims to investigate it under the pragmatic perspective of object, how different semiotic systems and the uses of objects relates to the occurrence of joint attention episodes in two triads, comprehended by a typically developed child and a child diagnosed with ASD, mediated by the same adult. Participated on this research a mother and her two children, one 3 years and 10 months old, diagnosed with ASD, and the other 1 year and 10 months old, typically developed. Data have been collected by 6 video recording sessions of spontaneous free play among the mother and each child individually, and were examined by microgenetic analysis using free software Allen, which identified all JA moments that happened among the triads. Pieces of these sessions containing interactive moments of JA with and without use of mutual interest objects were selected and analyzed. The goal was to support the observation of qualitative difference in both triads regarding initiatives, responses, and maintenance of GA situations, observing attention, gestures, uses of objects, and verbalizations of each participant separately. 38 moments have been identified, totalizing 59 minutes of video analysis. Child with ASD and mother, 21 moments. Child with typically development and mother, 70 moments. The use of target objects of shared interests were not identified in only 8 moments. A typical or stereotyped use of the objects by ASD child have been not identified. During 4 times, the mother tries to start JA with the children through the combinations of gestures and verbalizations without success. When the use of objects starts, the JA initiates. This graphic shows the joint attention initiatives strategies displayed by all participants. The use of objects were the most used by the participants, 20 times, followed by the ostensive gestures, 10 times, and identical gestures, 5 times. This slide shows 2 moments of joint attention between the child with ASD and its mother. At the left side, there was not use of target objects of shared interest, so it was shorter lasting and had less semiotic mediations, while at the right, the opposite situation occurred. This slide shows the 2 moments of joint attention between the child with typical development and its mother. the results were the same as the former graphics. Results indicated that the use of objects were powerful strategies of initiative, response, and maintenance of joint attention, and responsible for longer-lasting episodes in both triads. Besides, that they appeared more frequently than gestures. The ostensive gestures occurred more frequently than the indexical gestures. The importance of the adult in the above mentioned relations concerning the occurrence, maintenance, and rupture of JA. We believe that this research finds may help to emphasize the importance of the semiotic mediation in JA situations, may contribute to the conception of this phenomenon as some beyond visual contact and pointing gestures, and suggest the necessity of future studies regarding joint attention under a semiotic perspective, especially in a typical development child. Thank you for attention. Here is my contact information.